Hello Yogi and welcome to this full body yoga session. I'm Mike and today we're going to be walking through our whole body, exercising from our head to toes. You don't need any prep for this session, so just get on your mat and let's get started. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe somewhere down here below and hit the bell so that you don't miss out on my new videos. We're going to start today in a puppy pose, so join me in all fours. Let's meet in all fours. And then stack your hips directly above your knees and stretch your hands all the way to the top of your mat and let your upper body melt, let your chin melt to the mat, your skull. Actually, I prefer to do the puppy pose with my skull on the mat as opposed to my chin, so you have to check for yourself what feels better. Depending on your anatomy, it may feel better to have your chin on the mat or your skull. This is an intensive shoulder opener, a heart opener, and you're also in a back bend. Your hips are in line with your knees. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Soften through your face and the back of your feet on the mat. I'll stay here for a couple of breaths through the nose, in and out. On the next inhale, press your elbows on the mat, lift your head from the mat and bring your upper body all the way to the mat. Shine your chest forward and come to a sphinx pose. Inhale through the nose, in and out. Open your heart and don't take yourself too seriously. Very good. Bring your hands back to the center and lift to all fours. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Lift your right knee from the mat and point your feet to the sky. Just lift for 3 seconds, exercising your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee back to the mat. And let's do this on the other side. Lift your left knee from the mat. Point your feet towards the sky or the ceiling and just lift all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Your knees come back to the mat. You can just shake it out a little bit. Next, we're going to go to a low lunge to open our hips. Inhale, bring your feet between your hands. And you may stay here. This may be already intensive for you. If you have low lunge in your practice, start bringing your knee above your ankle. First of all, you want to have this straight line. And when you have that, maybe you melt your hips towards the mat and open your chest. Be really light on your fingers, not so much weight on your fingers, and your chest shining forward. Inhale through the nose, in and out. 3 breaths here. And you want to make sure that your knees and your ankle are on a straight line, so your knees are not pointing to the front. And we'll go to a half split, so stretching the right leg and bringing our glutes to the back. Inhale here, exhale, stretch your right leg, bring your glutes to the back, and just let your hands fall wherever it feels comfortable. This is an intensive stretch to the back of your right leg. In and out through the nose. Enjoy the stretch. I'm losing my words today. On the next inhale, come back to your low lunge. Plant your fingers on the mat and step the right leg back to all fours. Next side, bring your left leg between your hands gently. And make sure you have the straight line, ankle and knee on a straight line. You may already feel this in your hips. And if you feel comfortable enough, you may start melting your glutes, your hips towards the mat. Shine your chest forward and you can come to your fingertips. And if you're coming to your fingertips, make sure that your whole weight, your whole body weight is not on your fingertips. You don't want to hurt yourself. So really light on the fingertips, shining your heart forward. You may close your eyes if it feels comfortable, if it feels good for you. And enjoy the stretch. Enjoy your hips releasing tension. Releasing tension in the hips and lower back region. And when you're ready, we're going to go into a half split. So bring your hands back to the mat. Inhale, and with the exhale, stretch your left leg. And just bow forward. Just go as far as it's comfortable for you. You may not bring your knees, your skull close to your knees. You may be right up here. That's enough. That's okay. And if it feels good, start bringing your body towards your knee. So listen to your body, honor your journey, and take your time. There is no haste here. We have no goal to achieve. Everything I'm saying is just a suggestion. So do whatever feels good for you. Draw the nose in and out. Smile and release the tension. And when you're ready, make your way back to low lunge and step the left knee back to the back. Inhale and exhale. We're going to go again into a low lunge on the right side and add some variations. Right leg to the front. You can lift your left knee on the mat and lift your right hand all the way up. And if it feels comfortable for you, you may tuck your toes and lift your left knee from the mat and come to a twist. Inhale and exhale through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Look down to your mat. Bring your knee down and bring your hand to the mat and step the right leg back. Tabletop. Left side, left leg comes to the front. And I suggest that you may stay here and just lift your left hand to the top. And if it feels comfortable, if you want to try, lift your right knee from the mat, stretch your right leg, and you can look to the sky or to the left wall, to the left angle of your room if it feels comfortable for your neck. Lift up. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And step the left leg back. And let's find our first plank for today. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees from the mat gently. Push away from the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And we're going to make our way down slowly, bringing your elbows close to your upper body. So inhale here, exhale, release, go down slowly, and then bring your chest to the mat, your knees and your glutes towards the mat, chin or skull to mat. Inhale, lift up in a cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, one more cobra. Exhale, release, and push back up to all fours, and then move with your knees towards your upper body and find a seat. Find a comfortable seat. Lift your left glutes beside your left feet beside your right leg, your right glute, and then your right leg to the front. And we're going to come into a cow face pose. So you just want to cross both knees opposite each other and your feet are beside your glutes. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Let's change sides. So switch the legs. Your right leg comes beside your left glutes and your left leg comes to the back, as far to the back or as close to the glute as possible, and sit up tall like in a lady sit. Inhale, exhale. You can feel cute in this pose. 2 more breaths here. And release. Find a comfortable cross-legged sit. And we're going to end our practice seated today. So bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift all your head. Lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I wish you a beautiful day, and I invite you to take a couple of breaths, a second to set an intention for your day. And with a smile, open your eyes and bow. Namaste.